Wow, this is just so good. I've just never heard anything like this before.
I don't know, Hugo, it didn't sound very authentic to me.
Well, Jack and his jazz men only formed last Tuesday. In fact, Jack hadn't even heard of jazz until Monday afternoon.
How I despise all this cultural imperialism. Why is it necessary to copy the Americans at everything?
Yeah. Why, indeed. Such a vulgar race. Have you heard my impression of an American? I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy.
Yeah, that was excellent, Balloonier. Almost as good as your round-the-clock impersonation of a pompous wanker.
Yeah, well, everything's changing nowadays. Even the films are getting slick and glossy. Yeah, I like the old ones, like Train pulling into station. And that one where they're all coming out of that factory. Great stuff.
Hugo, who's that girl?
Oh, that's Louise Petite. She's Jack's girlfriend.
Oh, how can a beautiful creature like her fall for an animal like him? When I, who worship women, find them immune to my charms.
Not very much luck with the ladies these days, Monsieur Degout.
No, well, I did step out with Lorna Good for a while, but it never got beyond the kissing stage.
Lorna Good?
Yes, the German artist. Do you know her?
Monsieur Degout, Lorna Good is a man.
Glass of wine, please.
Oh, what a monster. What can she possibly see in him?
Isn't it obvious, Degout? Women go crazy for musicians. Why, even the word musician is enough to reduce most women to quivering wrecks. Musician.
Yeah. See? With the greatest of respect, Rocher, that's complete bollocks. In matters of the heart, the artist will always have the upper hand. Let's see how she likes a real man. Well, hello. Yes, I think that went rather well.
Degout, I heard about you and Lorna Gould splitting up. The reason I ask is because, well, I've invited her out to dinner tonight. You don't mind, do you?
No, you go and have a good time.
I think tonight might be the night.
Yeah, you could be right there.
No! Once more, Madame Overy. No, Madame Overy, you're a useless, blubbery walrus. Oh, I'm so angry. Get out of my studio. Oh, I'm sorry, Madame Overy. My heart just isn't in it. Sorry.
Something's wrong, Minotti. I'll be damned if I haven't known you long enough to know when something's not. I'll be damned if I've not something known you long enough to not. I'll be damned
I know
if
what you mean.
Do you? Oh, good. It's not this jazz thing that's upsetting you, is it?
No, jazz is just another American craze. It'll soon be forgotten, like Frigley hoops and horse tennis.
I don't know, actually. You know, I've played horse tennis, you know, and I think it'll be around for quite some while.
I'm in a little bit of a pickle. You see, I have 2 old friends from the conservatoire coming for the weekend.
Well, that should be nice, shouldn't it?
Not really. You see, I have given them to believe that my musical status here in Paris is of a more prestigious position than it is in actuality. This is not, of course, to imply that my position as a singing tutor is not a grand calling. It is the strong branch on which the twigs of musical genius grow.
Ah, but you have led your colleagues to believe that your career has taken a more leafy path.
Yes, definitely leafier, and with nicer hedges. In fact, a whole boulevard of bushy trees and top-of-the-range shrubbery. You see, I have told them that I am the principal tenor with the Paris Opera.
Ah, a veritable leaf extravaganza.
Yes, of course, when they come to the city, the leaves will be subjected to some severe raking by an overzealous gardener.
Sorry, I've forgotten what we were talking about. Somebody's coming for the weekend.
Paolo Geppetto and Hans Lugwag. They arrive on Thursday. Oh, if only I could get Monsieur Poon to vouch for me. He was our old music professor until he found fame as a pianist with the Paris Symphonia.
Yeah, well, we all have our crosses to bear, Minotti. Mine is that I haven't had sex for several years. I don't know, whenever I get off with a woman, there always turns out to be something wrong. You know, either she's married, or she's got bad breath, or she's a man.
Oh, I think you're exaggerating.
Yes. I mean, honestly, an egg gets laid more often than me.
Go! I've just had a brilliant idea. You can be Poon!
Oh, no, you can forget that, Minotti.
Ah, no, with a clever disguise, you could easily pass for the maestro.
No, forget it.
Ah, but you know yourself that women go crazy for musicians. Now, this way, we can solve both our problems. I get myself out of an embarrassing predicament, and you become a giant woman magnet.
No, look, Minotti, you underestimate me. If you think I'm going to dress up in some stupid disguise just to get off with a woman, then you're sadly mistaken. I mean, like, just no. I mean, just forget it. I mean, just like, no way. I mean, just like, no.
The sheer power of Bach. It's like being kicked in the teeth by a giant donkey.
Marcello, she is beautiful, is she not? I call her Angelica because she sounds like an angel. I love her so much.
Yes, well, here we all are then. You, Paolo, professor of music at the Turin Academy. You, Hans, director of the Department of Strings at the Museum of the Violin in Berlin.
And you, Minotti, the most famous tenor in France. Had you not told me yourself, I would never have believed it. Tell me, how is Monsieur Poon these days? I am simply dying to see him.
Well, yes, of course, he often drops by, of course. He has told me many times that I am the greatest singer he has ever heard. In fact, at the risk of sounding immodest, he believes me to be the greatest singer of all time.
High praise indeed.
Oh, a knock on the door. I do hope it isn't Monsieur Poon disturbing me while I'm entertaining. Do forgive me, please. Farewell, maestro.
Wait, maestro. Don't go. Please. Sit. We're such huge admirers of your work, aren't we, Hans? Would you, please, play with us?
No, couldn't, fuck you.
I think Monsieur Poon is a little tired. He's been up all day.
It would mean so much to us, wouldn't it, Hans? Let me prepare, Angelica. Her strings are broken. Minotti, is there a 24-hour shop where I can buy new strings? No, I'm sure there is one next door. Isn't there one next door? Yes. Take me there at once. Come, Minotti.
I'm a brilliant pianist. Black keys, white keys. I can play them both, me. So we've established that then. Me, brilliant pianist. Minotti, fantastic singer.
Wow! I must say, your pretense is magnificent.
What?
Oh, yes, a fine performance.
Look, I'll be honest with you.
Who would have thought that years ago you and I were lovers?
Degout,
come along, girls. Come along, and don't be shy. Come straight in. Degout, I'd like to introduce you to some friends of mine. This is Claudette, and this is, oh, no, don't tell me. It begins with an R.
Isabel?
Isabel, that's it, yes. Well, this is Degout, the most notorious celibate in Paris. Come on, girls, off you go. I'll meet you back at the cafe. Come along. Bum, bum, boom. What do you think of that, then, eh? I tell you what, I've been at it all day. Sex in the park, sex in my room, sex in the cab on the way here. It's all they talk about. But you know what? I think tonight, they might actually let me do it with them.
I'm really happy for you, Rocher.
And it's all because of this thing. I don't even know what it is. But women have been throwing themselves at me all day. I bet you're jealous, aren't you, Degout?
No, not at all. No, I'm really happy for you, Roger. I'm really pleased. I love it that you're getting so much sex. It's really wonderful. God, he's smiling on me, and I'm being dazzled by his big, white, shiny teeth, and I'm not getting any sex, but I don't mind. Oh, God, Rocher, why can't I hang on to a woman? Do you remember Helga that I went out with?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Do you know she dumped me after a couple of weeks for a tramp? Young Tomp, the rat man of Montmartre. Anyway, please leave me, Rocher. I have to meet some people later.
Oh, certainly, Degout. I just wanted to tell you that your painting's going down very well with my patron.
What, Crying Gypsy Child? You like this?
Yes, it's going down very well. I'll keep you posted.
Oh, Jesus!
Look now, but Angelica is sulking. Don't pay any attention to her. Let her play her little games.
Hello, fuzzy face.
Yes, I'll get a drink. Well, I'll get another drink. Anybody want a drink? No, never mind.
It does look like that. It's true.
You must excuse us for laughing, monsieur, but it's just that, well, you kind of resemble a friend of ours.
He looks like Monsieur Sad.
Monsieur Sad?
Oh, his real name is Alain Degout, but we call him Monsieur Sad.
That's a little unfair, Monsieur Boulinier.
Oh, nonsense, you know, the stupid bastard's not around, is he?
People come from miles around not to see his paintings.
Yes, he's absolute cack.
That's really strange, actually, because I've actually heard that he's absolutely great, actually.
And sexually, he is the most inept man in Paris. He was going out with Lorna Goult for a while, totally unaware that Lorna Goult is a man.
And Hugo, his latest masterpiece, Crying Gypsy Child, he asked me to show it to my patron, but instead I keep it in my bathroom for toilet paper emergencies.
Monsieur Brune?
Yes.
I myself am a composer of music. I live in a small apartment which is just around the corner. Would you mind if I asked you to come up and have a look at my compositions?
Oh, well, okay. I'll see you later.
Yes, yes.
Degout, where are you going?
I'm not going anywhere. Just excuse me.
Don't leave me alone with these two. When they drink, they become very strange.
Well, you know, I mean, Paolo needs professional help, obviously, but Anne seems fine. But please let me do this one thing, please. I mean, the last time I had sex, countries were a different shape. People hunted for food. Tigers had huge front teeth. Men with blonde hair fought battles with men with dark hair. Fish were just beginning to grow legs. Giant dinosaurs roamed the air, staring at... You see where I'm going with this thing?
Just hurry back, please. Thank you.
You'll have to forgive the size of my apartment, Maestro. It is rather small.
Oh, nonsense. Yeah, it's a bit small, isn't it?
Oh, you get used to it. Now, Maestro, may I show you some of my compositions?
Oh, yes, please.
This is my favourite piece. See here, this bit. That's a sort of a musical joke.
It's great fun, isn't it? Yes. Oh, look at this bit here.
Oh, no! That's quite sad.
Oh, yes, sorry.
Maestro,
Yes.
would you make love to me?
Well, I don't normally, you know, but, okay.
Thank you. I must apologize for my bed. I've learned over the years to sleep in an upright position. Will this be a problem for you?
No.
Let me get the light.
Oh, Louise.
Oh, Maestro! Oh, take my dress off, you big bollocks!
Sorry?
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Do you mind me talking fruitily? I find it arouses me terribly.
No, all right, go ahead then.
You big wanker! Give it to me, arse face!
Look, I don't really think I'm going to be able to do this, you know.
Aren't I attractive?
Oh, you're lovely. It's just, I don't think I can take the abuse.
Oh, come on!
Big bastard. I'll kill you, you bloody bastard.
No, you see, that put me off totally, you know. Even with you using a deeper voice. I mean, couldn't you just breathe heavily or something?
That wasn't me. It was my boyfriend, Jack.
I'm gonna break this door down and kick your head in.
Don't tell me he's the jealous type.
I've told you, Jack, it's over.
Just you wait and see what'll happen to you. God, move the day you make Jack and his jazzmen unhappy.
What, you haven't brought the rest of the band with you, have you?
You bet I have. And you'll get such a kicking when we all get in. Now.
Paolo, what's wrong? I don't know. Ask her. I literally dragged her up from the gutter. And now look at her. Ah, Miss High and Mighty. You'd be nothing without me, you hear? Bitch! Oh, what have I done? Oh, my darling. Oh, forgive me. Oh.
Degout, what the hell are you doing here?
Look, I've had a terrible day, all right, being chased by Jacques and his jazz band, and then escaping down fire escapes. I'm just having a quiet drink by myself.
I need you over here. Hans is in a terrible state.
Don't worry, I fixed it. Dear Hans, I cannot begin to describe the feelings that seeing you again awakened in me. You're still terribly attractive. And if I may say so, you're in great shape for a man of your age. However, I have a confession to make. I've started to fancy women. It's not so much fun, obviously, but at least you don't get funny looks when you're running along the beach laughing at things. Anyway, please forgive me for deserting you once more. I know that one day we may be reunited, and then we'll all
Oh, God. Why are the best ones always married or heterosexual?
That's Hans sorted out. Bitch! How dare you, monsieur! You! Whore! I've had just about all I can take from you. I'm going home. That's it. You'll never see me again.
Good God, Minotti. Haven't seen you in years.
Oh, my God.
I presume you're here to protest against this nonsensical jazz band that I hear plays in this cafe. Really is the most dreadful noise. I was hoping to make a protest to their leader. And who is this handsome fellow?
The name's Poon.
Poon? But I I am Poon. Ah! Well, I'm a different Poon.
Oh, Jacques, you fought for me.
Poon?
Yes?
Which one of you is Poon?
We are both Poon.
I am less Poon than he.
Wait a second. Which one's the musician?
Yes. Indeed I am. And who may you be?
Don't you remember your old mate, Jacques?
Ah, you must be Jacques of Jacques and his Jasmine. I wish to protest against this obscene aberration that you call jazz. Wait! I'll give you another chance!
I'll take 20 francs on Jacques and his Jasmine.
So they go. All is well in the world. This morning I left Hans and Paolo at the train station, and hopefully I will never see them again.
Yeah, pity really. I quite enjoyed being a maestro.
And with Poon's violent and untimely death, I think our little pretense will never be exposed.
I think that's a bit heartless, Minotti.
Well, his death was not in vain. Thanks to him, Jack and his jazzmen will be bringing their own exciting new sounds to their fellow inmates on Devil's Island. It's time for my lesson with Madame Aubry. Farewell, Degout.
Bye-bye. Hello, Degout. Oh, hello, Rocher. Now, about that painting you gave me to show to my patron, Flying Gypsy Child. Still haven't heard anything yet. Ah, I see you're taking up music. Not really, no. Do you think it'll fit, Rocher? Fit where? Hello, operator? I'm trying to get the number of Alain Degout.